All right, my champions, what are you guys up to? Hey, welcome to my channel. How's it going, people? Hey, how's it going, buddy? So you getting ready for Smackdown tonight? Feel free to hit me up in the chat room here, just if you want to say something, and we can, have a little discussion here if you'd like. Yeah, but tonight on SmackDown Live, it looks like we're getting John Cena back this week, and the show is going to start off with, with a with John Cena kicking off the show. One rumor that I've actually been hearing is that they're thinking about doing some changes to the SmackDown World Title by either adding a like a blue plate to it, like where the W is, or doing like they did with Raw on with their Universal title and making it like a big blue strap, possibly. And if they do go that route, they'll probably do that within about, I'm honestly going to say about within the next couple of months, by the Royal Rumble at the latest. So go ahead and hop in the chat here and send me your thoughts on tonight's show, what you're looking forward to tonight. I'll be more than happy to talk about it. And from what I'm understanding, Alexa Bliss is also going to be defending the Raw Women's Championship, the SmackDown Women's Championship, against Becky Lynch tonight. So, Becky Lynch is going to get a rematch, and honestly, I'm hoping that Becky Lynch does recapture the title. So, that should definitely be worth watching tonight, when all that good stuff here. So, let's see here, what else? Again, feel free to hop in the chat room here. Feel free to say hi. Whatever you want to do. Let's try and keep it clean in case any youngsters come in. While wanting to talk about some wrestling here. So, and at the moment, no, I'm not being paid to I'm not being like paid or compensated in any way to promote this, but I do want to send a shout out to WrestleZone. That's usually where I get the majority of my news and updates from, as well as any results from like shows or pay-per-views in case like I miss anything. But they're usually pretty quick to post any major news, and I highly recommend checking them out if you don't already. So but again, here I just want to let you all know that this is the live stream to discuss WWE Smackdown Live tonight. And I do want to say thank you for tuning into my one viewer here. Hoping to have more going on, as time passes by here. So, if I do have a viewer sitting here watching, there's a chat room here if you want to be able to, just say hi, send me a message. I'll try and do some shout outs here and there. And while I'm also on the subject here, I do know that I actually just saw a trailer last night on Monday Night Raw for Wade Barrett's new WWE Studios movie that they just came out with. So, and that should be if it's already available on Blu-ray and DVD and digital. So be sure to pick that up as well. Kind of want to throw that out there. And I do want to apologize. There may be a slight delay in between what I say and what you may end up hearing, as it is currently 6:52 p.m. in Columbus, Ohio right now, which is where I'm broadcasting from. And that basically means SmackDown will be starting in about an hour and 7 minutes from now. And that gives us plenty of time to discuss anything, and if you want to just hop in the chat room, say hi, whatever. You can always drop me a line at zoochdog@gmail.com as well. That's Z as in zebra, UCHDAWG@gmail.com. I usually have that up and running all the time, so if you just want to, if you got a topic that you want to talk about or what have you, feel free to also send send an email over, or I'm going to try and find some way to start up a sort of instant messenger service as well to, much like what Yahoo used to provide way back when. So if you're in the chat room, why don't you tell me what you're looking forward to seeing on SmackDown tonight? Who's your favorite wrestlers out there? Right now, my current my all-time favorite overall is Bret the Hitman Hart. On the SmackDown roster, I'm definitely loving what Dean Ambrose and AJ Styles are doing. I've been a fan of AJ Styles now for several years. Been following him since TNA, and then when he went to New Japan, and then and now that he's in WWE and he's having honestly an amazing first year, considering what all he's done. Because you figure he won the WWE World Heavyweight Championship with only a few short months after his debut, which is, no pun intended, phenomenal. So that should definitely be interesting to see how things are going to play out tonight, and in tonight's triple threat main event with Baron Corbin and Dean Ambrose. Plus, I'm wanting to see how they continue the feud with Dolph Ziggler and The Miz, because that is one feud I'm definitely feeling is starting to be quite a it's definitely stepping up to be quite a fun feud. Just from what I'm seeing here, I'm kind of surprised that they brought back the Spirit Squad, only to have them disappear after re-signing their deals that they had gotten recently. Unless that deal was only for a couple of months and it's ran out already. I don't know. I do know that the Spirit Squad had been working live events, at house shows and whatnot. So that should definitely be it'll be kind of worth it to see if they actually come back and do anything more on television, whether it's pay-per-view, SmackDown itself, or any of the other shows that you see. All that fun stuff. So on which since I got sidetracked here, as for my my favorite female wrestlers, that would actually include Trish Stratus, Lita, Alundra Blaze, aka Medusa. All three are just amazing in the ring. I'm also a fan of the late sensational Sherry Martel. Some of you might remember from when she was in WCW with Sister Sherry managing Harlem Heat. And depending on how far back some of you go, you might remember that she was an active wrestler in the women's division in the mid to late 1980s before she started managing. And she did manage at one time the Macho Man Randy Savage, who's also a Columbus, Ohio native. And she also managed Shawn Michaels, shortly after he went solo in that famous split that he had with Marty Jannetty. So I'm kind of showing my little inner nerd here for wrestling. So so again, just feel free to hop in the chat here, leave some comments, and we'll try and get a discussion rolling here, because it's kind of hard to actually be able to actually keep talking without looking like a complete idiot, since this is my first YouTube live stream here. It's something I'm kind of hoping to kind of do, just to kind of maybe extend into something further and see what we can come up with. So I do want to thank you for tuning in so far. Let's see here. So I mean, since tonight is going to be the final WWE broadcast for 2016. I would like to hear some of your thoughts here for like what was your favorite moments of the year? Did you have a particular favorite pay-per-view, a particular match, a particular Raw or SmackDown, a particular debut or re-emergence, or unfortunately did you regret seeing certain individuals get injured, like Neville, who's just recently came back and should honestly tear up the cruiserweight division? Because honestly, to me, the cruiserweight division should be right up there, up the alley of like Neville, Sin Cara, Kalisto. I mean, those should be like the top three people that that should be pushed within the that should be pushed within the
Let's suppose that you're writing a really important email to a colleague.
Yeah, but
Let's suppose that you're writing a really important email to a colleague.
Kind of weird here. Yeah, just having that end up playing in the background here. By the way, if you like what you see, go ahead and leave a like on the page here. That'll definitely kind of help me gauge, what you guys want to see, what you guys are thinking, all that good stuff here. But again, tonight is, this is just kind of like a test for to kind of start doing hopefully like a weekly, like a live reactions video, or even just something to kind of have something to talk about during during WWE broadcasts such as Raw, SmackDown, or even the pay-per-views when they come on the weekends. I definitely want to hear what you all have to say, what you all think. So, just feel free to, say anything, ask anything. Feel free to just kind of hit me up and we'll kind of see what's going on from there. So, all that fun stuff. So, I do see we have a viewer in the that's sitting here watching my stream right now. I do want to say thank you for actually for tuning into my live stream here. It definitely means a lot. In case you have not seen some of
Mrs. Jacobs requests that Kevin clean his room.
On what ground?
In case you have not seen some of the videos that I have on my page. Some of those are a bit old, yes. But at the same time, they, for tuning into my live stream here, definitely means a lot. But yeah, just feel free to check out the videos
In
that
case
you
you
have
have not
posted,
seen.
and definitely,
I want ground.
like, leave some comments. Let me know what you think. Tell me what you would like to see, what you want to talk about in these live streams. Again, from what I was reading, earlier today online. Alexa Bliss is going to be defending the Smackdown Women's Championship against Becky Lynch, the last kicker. So which should be an interesting rematch. And AJ Styles will be defending. I got it because I have a cat in my lap now. AJ Styles will be defending the WWE World Heavyweight Championship in a triple threat match against Baron Corbin and Dean Ambrose. I definitely am quite eager to see the results of that match, because this is Baron Corbin's very first title opportunity that he's had for any title, since because he really hasn't been used much, hardly since winning the Andre the Giant Battle Royal at WrestleMania this year. Tonight does mark the return of John Cena on SmackDown Live tonight, in which the show should actually kick off with Cena. Probably talking about how it's great to be back, and how he's going to enter the Royal Rumble, and all that good stuff. So, in which as it was noted on Raw last night, Goldberg will be on Monday Night Raw on January 2nd. So that should definitely be interesting to see what they do with him. I've heard rumors that they have him tapped to possibly win the WWE World Heavyweight, the WWE Royal Rumble. So it should definitely be interesting to see what they do with that and all that good stuff. So yeah, I'm sitting here, as you can see here, I got my silly little cat here. His name is Captain Jack Sparrow. He's a very affectionate, loving little kitten. I've had him now for about 8 years, so I'm definitely glad to have him in my life, and I wouldn't have it any other way. He's sitting over here purring really loud in my lap here. So do you guys have any pets? Tell me about it. Do you have a cat, dog, snakes, lizards, iguanas, birds? Yes, honestly, I've honestly never been much of a cat person. Until I got this little guy here, in which in the time since I have gotten him, he and I have gotten really close. He's really bonded with me a lot, which, as you can see by how he's curled up here on my arm. But Yeah, I do have to admit, this little guy here is pretty special to me, so... I mean, how can you argue with a kitty who gives you hugs like this, huh? As of right now, whoa, kitty, I don't want to drop you. This is actually my silly little guy, though. I mean, he's been the best friend that I could ever hope for, so. Look how this little guy is just blowing up on me. You know, speaking of cat, I wonder whatever happened to, Jerry Lawler's ex-wife, the cat. You know, you don't ever see or hear from her anymore. She's pretty much fallen off the face of the planet since her days in WWE, so. Yeah, I got this silly little guy here. He's my best friend.